Hello. Here in this video we're going to be looking at some specific problems from this week 3 homework. I'm not going to look at any of the one step here. I'm counting on us pretty much having that down and under control. But I'll show us a two-step problem here. We'll look at number 11 off of this problem set. Remember, this is going to be a two-step equation. We're going to take care of my addition and subtraction first, then multiply or divide. So we'll zoom in here on this particular problem and we'll take a look at it. Alright, now I need to take care of addition and subtraction first, so that's going to look like me subtracting 2 from both sides. Let me pause here. I forgot to write the correct problem. Alright, there we go. I was missing an equal sign right there. So I need to subtract 2 from both sides. These cancel out, leaving me my a divided by 4 is equal to a negative 3 here. So I've taken care of my addition and subtraction step. Now I'm going to go through. I have to think of that this is a divided by 4. So if I multiply both sides by 4, have that cross off, we'll get that my a is equal to a negative 12. Okay? So make sure you do it in that order, right? We wouldn't be able to multiply as our first step here unless I multiplied it to all numbers, right? But that kind of causes more trouble for us sometimes. So let's just stick with our addition and subtraction first, then multiplying and dividing. Alright, so we've seen that. And now what we'll do is we'll see when we have to combine some like terms. We'll look at the first problem on that section here. So number 10 on page 98. Alright, and we have some like terms to combine. This is a negative y and a negative y. They don't cancel out. That's minus 1 minus 1. So really I have a 7 minus 2y is equal to a negative 1 here. Alright, so moving us back to a two-step equation. I need to subtract 7 from both sides, giving me a negative 2y is equal to a negative 8. Notice how this negative dropped down. It hasn't gone anywhere. And then when I divide both sides by my negative 2, we will get these to cross off. Y will be equal to a positive 4. Alright, combine those like terms, and here that is right there. And we can combine them because they're on the same side of our equation. The last one we'll look at is we're going to go to number 29 on this page 106, talking about the one solution, no solution identity. And here's what this is going to look like here for us. Alright, so it looks like a regular problem to solve, and when we go through, we'll see that certain things come into focus here. So I'll start on this side. I've got a k minus a 3k, which will give me a negative 2k. Right, I had 1, I lost 3, I'm in the negatives. And on this side I also have some like terms of 6k and negative 8k, which turns into a negative 2k again. So this time it has a plus 5. So some of you may be able to see right away that this is going to turn into 0 solutions. And the reason for that is if I add 2k to both sides, trying to move my variables to one side of the equation, they both cancel out. And I'll be left with 0 is equal to 5, which we know doesn't make sense. So when we see that, that's telling us that there is no solution. Alright, and that's what we boxed for our answer. Not this step. I need you to say no solution.